Hey, what's up guys, Sir Emanon here, and welcome to another video. So this is going to be the top 8 feature match for the 12th edition of my online Discord tournament, and this one is going to be between Galaxy Eyes 89 on Sky Striker versus Thunderbolts on Dogmatika Sunavalon Generator. A pretty crazy deck list, kind of aiming to use the Plant Link monsters to go and fetch Mardell, which searches the Generator field spell and then has Dogmatika cards for extra defense. So really fascinating list. I am interested in seeing what this is capable of because I haven't actually casted it yet. I also haven't watched this replay, so you and I will learn what this deck is capable of doing together. But yeah, on screen for you guys right now is going to be the top 8 deck breakdown. You can see there's a fair share of meta, namely the Sword Soul and the Drytron, but also a good amount of rogue decks here too. So that's pretty cool to see the diversity. And if you also want to play in the next tournament, it will be a special free to enter giveaway tournament once I hit 10k subs. So that should be happening in a couple of weeks here. Definitely go ahead and subscribe if you want to take part and check out the Discord server for more details. But yeah, let's not waste any more time here and get started with this matchup without any further ado. So we are going to be seeing the Dogmatika Sunavalon Generator player win the RPS, and they're going to choose to go first. I'm just going to call them the Sunavalon player just to shorten things up here. But their opening hand is going to be Imperm, Valor, Double Unexpected Die, and the Sunseed Genius Lokai, the vanilla monster. So as far as I'm aware of the deck, this is kind of the cornerstone of most of the combos. You want access to this pretty much every time, hence cards like the Unexpected Die. I assume like 1-for-1 is in here, maybe even Rescue Rabbit. So pretty solid from what I assume is full combo plus a couple of hand traps. And then the opening hand for Sky Striker going second is going to be Effect Valor, Celestial, Call by the Grave, Set Rotation, and Shark Cannon. So seems to be obviously the Enforcer package in here, but not the greatest hand for sure. Needs like the Area 0 to kind of get things going off the set rotation. So the Sunavalon player is going to start things off with the Unexpected Die. That's going to go and summon out a copy of the vanilla monster from deck. And then from here, they're going to link that off for the copy of Dryas. That's going to go and search for a copy of Sowing. This is a newer card from Burst of Destiny. So this one, I believe, is an E-Telly from deck, and they take 1,000 damage, which synergizes with the Dryas because you get to gain that life points back. And then you summon a Link 1 Sunavalon from your deck. Or actually, it could just be any Sunvine monster from your extra deck. So they're going to go for Thrasher here. And then they are going to link 2 into the Aromaseraphine Link monster. This is just generic for plants. And then they're going to activate the effect, tributing away the Link monster, and then they're going to chain Effect Valor to that. And then they're going to just set Impair and pass. So it looks like Valor was enough to stop this combo. They didn't normal summon yet, so I wonder if they could have normal summoned this Genius Lokai to keep extending. Although, to be fair, I again don't really know what they would have ended on. So maybe they just really were contingent on whatever was going to be summoned off this Jasmine to keep going, which is fair enough. So they're just going to pass on this. We're going to see Striker pick up a copy of Afterburner for turn. So they really do need to find an engine card here, otherwise they're just not playing. And then the Sunavalon player can just try again next turn. So they're going to set rotation here, setting Mystic Bind to the opponent's field, and what I assume to be Area 0 on their field. And then they're going to target their set Shark Cannon here with it. And they do find Ray, which is pretty important there. They're going to normal summon Ray. It looks like they forgot to put back the excavated cards into the deck. They're going to link off for Hayate. Hopefully they catch it later. They're going to Hayate attack for 15 directly, and then they're going to use the effect to send a copy of Engage to the graveyard. And then in main phase 2, they're going to activate Afterburner targeting this Jasmine, but it looks like Sowing has a grave effect, which I didn't know about. So if a plant link monster you control will be destroyed by battle an opponent's card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So similar to a Baelink's type effect. Pretty good here. And I think, yeah, there were 3 spells, so that would have actually taken care of one of the back row. So I definitely can come up here with this Kagari. So Kagari effect, that's going to target, I assume, Engage. And then Valor is going to be used in response to that. They're going to chain Call by the Grave, but they're going to chain Imperm. So yeah, the Kagari is negated here. And then they're going to go for Shizuku. End phase, Shizuku is going to add from deck to hand a copy of Widow Anchor. And then they're going to pass. If they wanted to, they could have activated Widow Anchor to take the Jasmine. And then they could have given it back to the opponent because this has to tribute a plant or a monster this card points to. So it would return to the main monster zone and then it just can't point to anything, obviously. So maybe that was a play that was worth doing. We are going to see the Sunavalon player top deck Pot of Prosperity here. So they're going to normal summon the Genius Lokai and then they're going to tribute it from the Jasmine. Yeah, so that would have definitely come up here. They're going to grab Mardell here, which adds the field spell or a plant monster. They're going to add the boss stage right here. Or rather, any generated card. It doesn't even have to be the field spell. But yeah, they are going to pick the field spell, of course. And then here, they're going to link off into Melius. This one on Link Summon can special summon the vanilla monster back from the graveyard. And then it also has the battle phase effect up to the number of Sunavalon link monsters this card points to. This monster can attack a number of times each battle phase equal to that number. So pretty decent for the OTK combos, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super familiar with. I'm like vaguely familiar with these cards because I read them a while back, but it's been a while since I've actually seen them in action. So they're gonna go for the Bengal Lancer, the Resurgent here. This during the main phase is a compulsory, I'm pretty sure. You target an effective monster they control, you take damage equal to its attack, and then you return to the hand as a quick effect. And if it's in your graveyard, you can banish 2 or more link monsters from your graveyard whose combined link radius equal exactly 4, and then bring this back, but it gets banished when it leaves the field. So that's a pretty decent disruption card. They're gonna Prosperity next here. That's gonna go and banish. Looks like they're deciding on what they want to banish here. It's gonna be 3, and yeah, we do see the Dogmatika package here. We see Farid probably as like one of the cards to send, and then Celine here. So I wonder if they're playing like a Christian Haka Fibrix package. They're gonna pick Imperm off of those. So they actually chose not to take the punishment. Maybe they are planning on going to the extra deck later. So they're going to go and attack over the Shizuku. So damage is halved, plus Shizuku is on 5 spells, so 250 damage. Ray coming back here as well. And then they're going to tag out in the battle phase for Kagari here. And then Kagari is going to add back the engage. So now this Resurgent can actually bounce the Kagari without fear of Ray coming back. I mean, this can just grab like multi-roll to get back into the engine anyways, but kind of worth noting. Yeah, they are going to Resurgent here. They're going to take 1900 damage and then bounce the Kagari. Then they're going to activate Mystic Mind and send it away for the boss stage. Then they're going to set Impairment, Unexpected Die, and Pass. So they have 3 interruptions here because this is probably going to summon out Har. And then they have the Compulse plus Imperm. So boss stage going to activate. That's going to summon out Har from deck. And then they're going to activate the field spell to generate tokens. Looks like they're going to chain Widowmaker in response to that, so they want to take the heart before it can actually have the fodder to tribute. And then that's going to resolve the boss stage. Going to summon out tokens here. And up they said wait. They have another chain. They're just going to chain Hornet to that. Okay, well, they could have just done that and just said it. Because now the opponent just got rid of all the tokens. They have to summon out all the tokens again. And this is fairly slow in DB, so we're just going to fast forward this. All right, here we go. All right, main phase. So they're going to link away the Striker token into Kagari here. That's going to add back the Afterburner. So they're going to try and clear the board here. They're going to chain Imperm to the Kagari to negate it. Zeke's going to come down next. That's going to target the Resurgent. So Resurgent's going to be chained to bounce the Zeke, and that gets banished here. Does that have a banish effect? No. Okay, that was just a misclick. They neglected to use Ray here, which is pretty interesting. Maybe they... I'm not sure actually why they chose not to summon back Ray here, because now they have to burn their search. Maybe they were going to grab multi-roll anyway, which is fair enough, but... I mean, like, Ray was pretty free there, I think. But yeah, they're going to go and draw Rose off of the engage here. That's pretty good. They're saying they kind of misplayed. Pretty interesting. I wonder if that is harkening back to turn 1, if like the normal summon would have done anything, or if they're talking about like a recent play that happened. But as far as I can tell, they're not playing badly. But again, I don't really know what this deck does, so fair enough. They're going to go ahead and target the Area 0 with a multi-roll. That's going to trigger the Area 0 to summon out Ray from deck. And then they're going to link off her Hayate and then trigger Rose to summon itself from the hand. They're going to battle phase attack directly for 15. Pretty close to game here with all the damage being taken. Hayate is going to go and send Shark Cannon. They already used Kagari this turn, so they're going to go and link into Verite instead. And we do see the Enforcer package, so they're going to pay 2,000, and we're just going to see the Sunavalon player skip there. So pretty interesting game 1 for sure. I don't really think they got to pop off fully the way they wanted to, obviously. So we'll see if they can change things up in game number 2 here. So they're going to choose to go first again. And their opening hand going first is going to be Prosperity, Boss Stage, Call by the Grave, Ghost Ogre, and Unexpected Die. Some people are playing with this card in this metagame right now. It's decent. I don't think it's the greatest hand trap, but definitely worth at least testing. So yeah, this hand seems pretty good. At least they don't really need the Mardell to grab Boss Stage this time, so I wonder if that changes their combo line here. But yeah, they have a way to access vanilla monsters, so that's pretty much all they need. And then the Striker hand going second is going to be Double Ray, Celestial, Fusion, Destiny, Lightning Storm. Celestial is pretty loyal to this player. But yeah, they have Lightning Storm as their only kind of like defensive go second card. Unexpected Die, gonna go ahead and summon out the Genius Loci from deck. They're gonna go for the Dryast to grab a copy of Sowing from deck. And then they can activate Sowing, that's gonna summon another copy of the Genius Loci. They're gonna take 1,000, then gain it back for the Thrasher. Looks like they forgot to gain back their life points here, which definitely can matter. Jasmine's going to come down next, and this time they are going to resolve it, no hand trap. So they're going to tribute away the Genius Loci, and they are still going to grab Mardell. So I wonder what other target they're going to go for here. They're going to pick up Spore. That's a pretty interesting choice here. Rest in peace, Gold Bulb. But yeah, I wonder if this is going to come in handy. I guess this facilitates the Christian Hcabe plays that are possible, and maybe that's like the thing with Celine as well. So pretty solid there. They're going to go for Melius next. And then Melius is going to summon back the Genius Loci, and then they're going to go for Resurgent. And then Prosperity is going to banish 3. Ooh, the anti-spell, that's going to be pretty good in this matchup here. And let's see what they banished here. Ooh, Desert Locusts. Okay, so they are playing stuff to tag out into with the Hcabe as well. So they're playing it for sure. And then Entis as well. Not surprising with the Dogmatika stuff, which they haven't really used yet this match. Maybe we'll see it later. But they can activate Field Spell, set 2, and then pass. They're going to go and draw Valor for turn. Okay, yeah, they did forget to gain the life points with Dryas. So there we go, catching it now. And then boss stage, that's going to go and activate. And oh, Striker's just going to admit defeat. All right. Again, I didn't watch this match, so I didn't know what actually happened there. But yeah, fair enough, I guess. Pretty hard to play through anti-spell with that hand. So Striker is going to choose to go first in game number 3 right here. And their opening hand is going to be Ray, Shark Cannon, Widow Anchor, Call by the Grave, and Imperm. This is pretty good. There's a lot of defense plus Ray. That's what you want to see. And then the Sunavalon player's hand going second is going to be Effect Veiler, Solemn Strike, Horror Spore, and Fleur-de-Lis. Ooh, this hand's kind of wonky. There's no way to get to the Vanilla Monster. Keeping a Strike going second is pretty interesting. This is a fairly slow matchup, so it does trade pretty effectively with like the Striker links and stuff. But yeah, I feel like these are not really the cards you want to be drawing. The generated bosses are kind of known for that. They're going to know summon out Ray here, and then just set 2. They don't want to be blown up by like Lightning Storm or anything. And then they're going to summon out Shizuku and then go to end phase. That's going to grab Engage, and they are going to pass. We're going to see them top deck Unexpected Die. All right, that unlocks the hand quite a bit. Pretty good. So they're going to activate the Unexpected Die. That's going to summon out the Vanilla. They actually opened it all 3 games, or they had it in their first hand, I should say. But yeah, they're going to go for the Link 1, Dryas. That's going to search for Sowing. We've seen this a bunch before. Sowing going to summon out another Vanilla. And then they're going to take 1,000. And then they're going to gain 1,000. And then summon out the Thrasher. And then they're going to go for the Jasmine. Chain Widow Anchor to the Jasmine effect. Yeah, I think that they kind of were thinking that because this was good enough game 1, it's probably good enough here. I'm pretty sure they can keep going with Spore, though. I actually didn't check the Melius's link material, so if that needs to have like a Sunseed monster or a Sun Avalon monster or Sunvine monster, then fair enough. Maybe that's why they can't go for it. Because Fleur-de-Lis is going to come down here and summon itself, and then they're going to go for the battle phase. They're going to attack into Shizuku. And then Ray comes back, and then they're going to attack into Ray with the Jasmine. They're going to activate Ray's effect in response, so they're going to go for Hayate. And then Hayate effect, that's going to go and send a copy of Hornet Drone to the graveyard. And then they're going to set strike and pass. So again, choosing not to normal summon here. So yeah, maybe Melius just doesn't work. Again, I didn't check the materials when it was summoned. Hopefully we can see it again so I could just kind of verify that. But yeah, they draw Valor here for turn. So they have a lot of plays they can do. So they're going to go ahead. They might choose a Shark Cannon just to turn on Engage to the fullest. Yeah, they're going to Shark Cannon the Dryas away, and then they're going to activate Engage. That's going to search for Ray, and then draw into Ash Blossom. They're going to normal summon out Ray, and then they're going to link summon Kagari, and they're going to strike the summon here. So they're going to pay 15, and that's going to be a pass. So yeah, I said a lot of plays, but I kind of forgot about the strike that was set here. So fair enough. They draw a copy of Lopter for turn, so this is like another decent starter card. I wonder if they play 3 or if they just play 1. They're going to go for a normal summon of Spore. They're going to activate the effect of Jasmine, tributing away the Spore, but they're going to chain Effective Veiler to that. And then they're going to Spore effect. That's going to banish the Genius Loci to summon itself. Now it's a level 2 tuner. They're gonna go for Baron de Fleur. Nice. I wonder if this is the only way they can go for that. Actually, no. The generator is the generators are 9s usually, so 9+1 also works. So that's pretty cool. So Baron de Fleur comes out. They're gonna activate the effect to pop. They're gonna chain imperm. They're just gonna let this resolve. And then here they're gonna go battle phase, attack for 48, and then pass. They draw Cosmic Cyclone for turn. So this is just game. Yeah, no way back into their engine. So yeah, Solemn Strike was pretty insane. Yeah, so that's going to be a concession, and we're going to see the Dogmatika Sunavalon Generator deck move on into top 4. Pretty interesting match for sure. We didn't really get to see the Dogmatika stuff do much. I wonder if there's like inherent synergy or if it's just kind of there as, again, more defense. Cool stuff for the Sunavalon things. I don't really think they ever fully comboed off in any of those games realistically. I mean, game 2 they did. Like, they didn't get hand trapped, and they really just ended on like the field spell, like the generator field spell plus like anti-spell. So I guess this is less of a combo deck and more of like control the game with the field spell plus, you know, just whatever defensive back row. Which is fair enough for sure. It's like a compact enough engine to be able to just play in this type of deck. So that's pretty cool to see. And yeah, that's going to be it for the video. So thanks again for watching. Again, check out the Discord server, and also feel free to subscribe if you like the video and you want to see the tournament happen faster. Again, once we reach 10K, I will be doing that as a special giveaway tournament that is free to enter. Going to be some pretty dope prizing. Probably going to be at least a box of Bode. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. More details to come, of course. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will catch you in the next video. See you guys.